Think you're gonna make it, dude?
Nah.
Van is all loaded up. Chase is here. Zach is here. And we are headed out for what is going to be an absolutely epic day. We don't really have an idea on what exact mileage or climbing is going to be. We're kind of just seeing how big we can go.
Well, I've only been up to this zone once. Have you?
Zach's never been.
Nah, never been.
I'm excited to take you guys up there and tour guide you around. So we're in for a full-on adventure, and we're excited to take you guys along. All right, we just pulled up to the trailhead. We're gonna get all of our gear on, get ready, and start pedaling up the first climb of the day. And there's a lot of them. Also, we've got a wizard in front of us.
Holy smokes. What are we getting ourselves into? I don't even know where we're going, man. I'm used to being the one that knows where we're going, and today I have no idea where we're going.
What's it doing? What do you think, Zach?
I think it's all gonna be all right. We're gonna have a big day in the woods with the boys. It's gonna be great.
Did everybody bring food?
Yes.
That's good. Okay, that's a good first step.
What happened, bud?
We haven't even gotten to the first trail.
Stuck in the pedals and all. You need help? We're at an obstacle on the trail that's really difficult. I've ridden this trail a bunch and only gotten this thing a couple times. I always call it the field goal, and you'll see why. But I offered Zach and Chase both $20 if they can get it first try. So they're both eyeing it up. We're gonna see.
Dude.
Here's the obstacle itself. So it's barely just wide enough to get your pedals through. And it's notorious for grabbing pedals. So it looks like
derailleurs, dude.
Yeah, derailleurs too, yeah.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, we've got a lot of riding to do, so don't rip your derailleur off, Zach. Oh, 20 bucks. Oh, both of them got it. Wow. Well, I guess I'm shelling out 40 bucks for these boys, but that was super cool. This is a super tricky obstacle, so I'm stoked to see it get done mid-ride.
You're making us do it, you gotta do it.
I was just telling these guys, like, this obstacle is really difficult when you're like trudging up this trail and don't know it's here, or you remember it's here, but you're just like, this is steep, so you're pretty gassed by the time you get here. So actually stopping and sessioning the obstacle and figuring it out is definitely where it's at.
Yo.
3 for 3, baby.
Wow. The crew is on today.
It's good. Officially at the top of our first climb of the day. Obviously have this beautiful backdrop here. We can see this view from where we live down in Longmont, and so it's always cool to get up here into the high country and be right at the base of all of it. These dudes have never been on this trail before, like we said earlier, so we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, take it all in, and then we're gonna roll into our first descent, which is just right over here, and it's a whole lot of fun. And then, surprise, surprise, we've got a little bit more climbing, boys.
Yeah.
That concludes the hangout session at the beautiful overlook. We're gonna point it down the hill now. The boys are gonna have a lot of fun on this descent. It's chunky, it's gnarly, it's flowy, it's everything you want it to be. Pretty much all just slab rock like this. I'm excited to see what they think and what you guys think of it. Let's go for a joyride.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah.
I was not expecting.
Yeah, that's wild.
Hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, that part's sick, eh?
that was cool.
Yeah.
We just popped out of the trail over here, which means we've officially finished up leg one of our day of potentially 3 legs. How many miles are we at?
Yeah, let's get into some stats. 3 hours, 9.2 miles, 81 degrees, and we've climbed 1,600 feet, almost almost 1,700 feet. So 9.25 miles and 1,700 feet.
What is that? What is that?
That's a daddy long leg, my boy.
Oh, I almost fell. It started going, dude. Mike, you sure you know where we're going?
Just a little lost.
So what have you gotten us into here?
So we knew, or I knew, I shouldn't say we, because Zach and Chase are not privy to this area, but I knew once we got to this trail, we were gonna have to do a little bit of route finding. It's been a year or two probably since I've been on this particular trail. And we're looking for the route right now. We're almost to where we need to be to drop in, but we're a little lost. We're gonna walk back this way, go back to the trail that we just rode up and try and figure out the direction we're actually supposed to turn to get down that direction. So, wish us luck.
Yeah, that's the thing with these types of trails is you just kind of need to know where you're gonna go. There's no signage telling us where to turn. There's not really maps of this area at all. It's just word of mouth and knowledge, just riding up here with people that know the area well. So we're lucky enough to have tour guide Mike, but that just goes to show, even with a tour guide,
You might end up lost.
you might end up pretty lost. That's part of the fun of it. That's why we're out here. Oh, howdy. You good, or did you tip over?
I tipped over, but I figured this would be a good spot to film y'all.
Great spot for a clip tip.
You.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Dude. Oh yeah. Yo.
That was sick.
It worked. That was cool. Oh! Yep, that was it.
How you feeling, man?
Probably about how I look. I would say it's pretty accurate.
Dust and hot.
Pretty hot.
My man's out of water. We just finished up leg 2. We're all in one piece, but Zach is all but done and dusted. Rolled over here and just laid in the grass. He ran out of water pretty early on. Thankfully, Chase had some extra in his backpack, but I think that's where we're gonna call this ride, just because we're all pretty low on water and we really want to ride tomorrow as well. So let's go check with Chase and see what we ended on mileage and vertical wise.
We only went 13.5 miles. But I think the big stat here is we were out for 5 hours. So that just shows you, like, all of the trails were so twisty and turny and so technical that it takes a lot to go fast on this. So yeah, 13.5 miles, just under 5 hours, and 2,600 feet of vertical gain.
Definitely not upset about it. We're gonna load the car back up now, and then there's a little cherry pie shop around the corner that we're gonna cruise down to and grab some drinks and maybe a slice of pie, and we'll catch up with you there. We're gonna run into the pie shop here and get some refreshments. If you've never been here and you're heading up to Estes Park on Highway 36 here in Colorado, definitely stop in. It's a cool little local spot. But anyways, thank you guys so much for riding with us today. It was an absolute blast. If you enjoyed this video, cruise down, hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to ring the notification bell. Comment down below if you want to see more content like this. That feedback is always super helpful. Thank you as always for coming along with us on our joyride. Now get out there and have some fun. Later.